Hey, what's going on, everyone? How y'all doing out there? Let me fix that background real quick. I thought I clicked the button, but I clicked it extra too many times. But what's going on, everyone? Hello. How y'all doing out there? Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Hope you had a great day today. Hope it was nice and relaxing. Hope you got everything cooked, everything put away. Your house is clean. You got your laundry done. Hope you had a nice, wonderful, relaxed weekend, and hopefully you did everything that you have to do to prepare for the coming week. I know what I'm going to be doing, though. I'm going to be chilling my behind off. I got a whole week off for work because it's your boy's birthday, and what I like to do, excuse me, is just not work. So I will not be doing that. I will be chilling. I will be watching Stranger Things. I will be watching The Boys. I will be watching Baki. I will be watching whatever in the world I want. And I am so excited. I'm so excited. It's on Tuesday, by the way, just FYI. But yeah, man, thank y'all for being here. I really do appreciate it. Please go ahead and give me that 2 thumbs up. 2 thumbs up. Give me as many thumbs up as you possibly can as you are coming into the room. I see we have 43 people watching right now. And that's wonderful. That's wonderful. And guys, I got to say, like, seriously, I am so late to the party when it comes to Stranger Things. I just finished season 2 earlier this morning. And at the time of me recording this live now, I'm in season 3, I think episode 2 or 3. And man, I am loving it. I am entertained. Like I don't know what's wrong with me. Why I've been so late. Don't spoil nothing. But my goodness gracious, like I love it. And the thing is, and shout out mom in the chat right here, Mrs. Avery, mother dearest, love this woman as high as the sky, as deep as the sea. It's something that I can relate to, and possibly everybody can, is the relationship that Will has with his mother, Joyce. And it reminds me of me and my mom, just some conversations that we've had, when I was little coming up. However, I think my mom will love that aspect of the show, but the other, kind of the scary or the horror elements, I think she'll like, what the hell is this? So I was like, I want you to watch it for this, but I know you're not gonna like it for that. So I'm kind of in that a little quagmire right there. But y'all, man, it is so entertaining. It is so good. Like seriously, when the show is this fire and I am not watching it, I am not covering. I need y'all to be in the comment section, just like B. What are you doing? You need to be watching this, man. It's amazing. It's great. Yada yada yada. So yeah. So I'm loving Stranger Things. I will be caught up within a couple of days, and so just if you don't watch Stranger Things, man, it's a good show. It is fantastic. I like the mystery of it, the adventure, the science element as well. Just being curious and just trying to discover. I don't know, kind of it's just a great show. But anyway, you can check that out if you like. But let me go ahead and shout you guys out. We got 55 people. We got Rodriguez in the building. Hi family, welcome all. What's going on? Joey, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. Cynthia the Charles in the building. Happy Sunday. What's going on? D Weave, salute. What's going on? Zilla Treese is in the building. Hey, ma'am. How you doing? OG Moder in the building. Thank you so much for being here. I do appreciate it. Of course, Mrs. Avery is in the building as well. Also got Bob Boy Versus. What's going on? What's up, Brennan? Hello, everyone. Travis Looney, what's going on? Kama Court. Hey, hope y'all had a good Sunday. What's going on? Thank you for being here. Shaul, hey, what's going on? Layla, uninterrupted. Oh man, finally catching a live in a minute. Busy past 2 weeks ever. Oh, busy past 2 weeks ever. Well, that's all right. And Layla, it has been a minute. And thank you for being here. I do appreciate it. Thank you. We also have the Big Auntie Energy Show. What's good? How you doing? Thank you for being here. What's up? Underdog Danny. Yo, love this show. Here we go. Yes, I love the energy. Thank you for being here. Who else do we have in the building? Chill Spot, the real Mrs. Odinson. Happy Sunday. Happy early birthday, Brandon. Thank you so much. Alex Heron Jr., thank you for the birthday. Thank you. Gilberto, what it do? Your bruh. What it do? Your bro, late. Yeah, this shows the truth. Talking about that Stranger Things. Thank you for being here. Yeah, I'm real late. Thank you for being here. Alex, thank you for being here. Thank you for the birthday. Let's see here. Frantic World in the building. What's up, Brandon and Shannon? Happy early birthday. Thank you. Miss Kim in the building. Are we live or pre-recorded? This is live. We are live. Yes, we are live. Thank you for being here. Let's see here. Mars plays Minecraft. Just stop to leave a like, but I like to listen to the whole show while I'm at work. Keep it up. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Also got Kai Kenzo. What's up? SW, what's going on? Owen 662. Hey. And yeah, what's up, Brandon and Chad? Happy birthday to you. Thank you so much. I do appreciate it. Thank you. But yeah, guys, let's keep on doing that. As you come on into the room, please go ahead and give me the thumbs up. I really would appreciate it. Also, let me know how I'm looking, how I'm sounding, all that good stuff. I think at this point in time, if everything wasn't the way it needed to be, you guys would have said something. So thank you. It's live and full effect. Yes. Thank you, Shaul. And so if you are, wait a minute, let me make sure I got that right. Okay. Also, let me know if you can hear an echo. I just want to test this real quick. I think I figured out what's going on. So you should not be able to hear an echo right now. Yes! All right. Did you hear an echo? Hit 1 for yes, 2 for no. 1 for yes, 2 for no. 1 yes, 2 no. 1 yes, 2 no, if you don't mind. No echo. Okay. So now I just want to just check something real quick. I think you will get an echo now. And so let's see here. You should hear an echo now. Yes! Hear an echo? Let me know. Did you hear an echo? Did you hear an echo? One for yeah. Okay. Okay. I think I may have figured out the issue then. If you hear it now, and okay, let's remove. Oh, let's stop that, and then just okay. All right. All right. Okay. Now I'm gonna try one more time, and you should not hear the echo. If you do not hear it, I will have 100% figured out the issue. You should not hear an echo. Yes! Yes! All right. Let me know. Did you hear an echo? Did you hear an echo? Yes, no. Let me know. Let me know. I'm seeing some twos. All right. I have it figured out. I know what I need to do to not make sure. I know. Well, I now know what I need to do to make sure that there is no echo. Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, since we have that figured out, let's go ahead and get this party started. And I am so duper, super duper excited. But, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I want to welcome you to the Movie News Roundup Show number 69. Yes, 69. I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. As you're coming into this room, like I said, please go ahead and give me that thumbs up. If you are curious what I will be discussing today, all of those topics are in the description box of this video with their respective links. And also, if you want to follow me on social media, you can. My handle is on the screen at Just My Opinion 84. And to all of my moderators out there, please, 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 please. Protect the chat as best as you can. And you know what? We are in the summer movie season right now, and they always have those blockbusters, which is my favorite, specifically speaking about the MCU. And of course, we had Thor Love and Thunder open in theaters this past weekend. And you know me, I love to talk about the box office. One of the first things that we I always just like to discuss in the Movie News Roundup show. And I just kind of want to talk about real quick where it is in this second weekend. Is it good? Is it bad? Is it too somewhere in between? Or is it too early to know? So the first topic of the day, this is coming from a Deadline. And it says Thor 4 nears 500 million worldwide. Minions Rise of Gru at 533 million. Jurassic World Dominion stomps past 900 million. And Top Gun 2 won't be stopped. Yes, 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 yes. And just to let you know, guys, if you're watching this via live or in the replay, there is a link down to these articles in the description box below for you to read at your own leisure. And some of this may be a bit misleading, but we're definitely going to get into it. There remains plenty of action at the international box office as we head into the dog days of summer with a fewer wide releases to come. This past week and weekend includes milestones aplenty for such films as Thor Love and Thunder, Minions 2, and Jurassic World Dominion, and similarly unstoppable Top Gun Maverick. But it's not a free-for-all as audiences now appear more discerning amid the recent barrage of big ticket titles. Adding to that, there's a very threatening heat wave across European majors, which is complicating matters on several levels. And so I don't know why this is good, just saying 498 million right there for Thor Love and Thunder. But I just want to, but before we get to that, it dropped 68% from the first weekend. So is that good or is it bad? Well, if you have a large opening, like Spider-Man or something that was like 260 and this is, or Avengers Infinity War Endgame or just something big, it doesn't matter if it's a 68, 69, 70% drop during the second weekend because it made so much on the first. But for Thor Love and Thunder, it did okay. It made 143 the first opening weekend or 146. But what is concerning to me is the budget for Thor Love and Thunder. It was a lot more than Thor Ragnarok. And just one second. Hold on one moment. Oh, this thing is messing up. I don't know, but I'm just gonna say that it's kind of too early to tell. I think right now that there's just too much speculation online that if a movie does not blow out of the water, and when it comes to Marvel Studios, like make over $1 billion, that it's just not a success. And I don't think that's the case with Thor: Love and Thunder at all. I think this is going to be a super duper success, but I do not think that it is going to be as successful as Thor Ragnarok. And everybody wanted to know that before going into this. And so one of the things I had just brought up is this says 498 million, which is kind of weird to me because if you just go to Box Office Mojo, it's sitting at $712 million right now worldwide. That's nothing to sneeze at right there. That's very, very good. Now it has not met Thor 3 levels, Thor Ragnarok, and that's at 853. And I'm pretty confident that it is going to reach that milestone of $853 million. It might even make a billion. I'm not sure. Y'all have heard me complain so much about the leadership of Disney right now with Bob Chapek. I don't know if it was his direct decision, but I was really upset that Doctor Strange 2 in the Multiverse of Madness was not in theaters that long. They put that in on Disney Plus within like 45 or 60 days while it was still making money in theaters. It just doesn't make any sense to me. That Doctor Strange right now is maybe like a 953, and I can possibly look at that. And the reason why I'm bringing that up is I don't want them to do that with Thor: Love and Thunder. I want it to make as much money as it possibly can. And one of the ways you can do that is leaving it in theaters. And so I said Doctor Strange. See what this is real quick. Yeah, $954 million worldwide. And they pulled it from theaters and put it on Disney Plus. And I'm just like, don't do that with Thor: Love and Thunder. Now, I will say this though. The opening for this was 144. And I'm gonna check out y'all's comments in a second. And that is not the opening for Thor Ragnarok was 122 million and worldwide. And so, or I mean not the worldwide, excuse me, domestic. And so it is good that Thor Love and Thunder has a much better opening. However, if you look at the budget for Thor 3, Thor Ragnarok, that's $180 million. Okay. What really disappoints me and makes me think that Thor 4, Thor Love and Thunder will not be as successful, at least financially, is because look at this right here. If I can, I thought I had it up. Yeah, here we go, right here. Thor Love and Thunder's massive production budget reveal. This is from comicbook.com about a week ago, and I just saw this today. Thor Love and Thunder had a production budget worthy of a god. According to Variety, Marvel Studios produced the fourth Thor movie with a budget of $250 million. Damn. That's really high. And after I watched the movie, I'm just saying to myself, like, was it really necessary? I mean, you spent $250 million on this. Is not Black Panther. This is not Captain America. This is not Hulk. This is not Avengers. I know the Avengers movie, that's in the $300 million range, at least Infinity War and Endgame was. But man, you go from 180 to 250, $70 million. Why? Why? Now I heard on the street. I heard on the street. Let me pull this up real quick. That Lena Headey was cut from Thor 4. And I heard that she was paid like $7 million for her appearance in the movie. And she didn't appear in the movie. Is that what went to this $250 million production budget? Damn. How much was Christian Bale's budget? How much did I have to pay him? And so just 1 second. Sorry about that. I'm not confident that this film will be as financially successful as Thor 3, Thor Ragnarok, and I'm talking about Thor Love and Thunder, because of that production budget. I mean, yes, $712 million worldwide in the second weekend is great. It really is. That's nice. That's, you shouldn't be doing backflips in the office, but at least people can be walking around saying, shaking each other's hand. Good job. We did good. We didn't lose money. Because if the production budget was 250 million, y'all know what I always say, the rule of 3. You take the production budget, you multiply it by 3, and then yeah, and that's what you need to make worldwide, for the studio to feel like you made a respectable profit. What is 250 times 3? 750. This right here is right there at it. And so it would have reached profit land by this third weekend. But next weekend is going to compete with Nope, but I don't know. Now, will this movie make $1 billion? And not, that it has to. I feel like it should, with $250 million production budget. But why did they balloon it so much, man? You went from 180 to 250. I would have thought you would have went from like 180 to 200 or something. You know what I'm saying? Everybody probably gonna get a little raise or something, and you want to, I don't know, a little bit, but I know they already locked in contractually. But that $70 million boost, and then the movie is still not even as good as Ragnarok. A lot of people feel that way. Another thing that just is crazy to me, and I feel like I'm talking on this topic for a long time. I want Thor Love and Thunder to be as successful as possible. But at the same time, just to be petty, I don't want this to happen, but it would be interesting to see if Thor 4, Thor Love and Thunder, did not make more than Ragnarok, and then you can go rub it in Bob Chapek's face. Because look, the runtime for Thor Ragnarok is 2 hours and 10 minutes. For Thor Love and Thunder, it's under 2 hours. They have the mindset, well, hey, let's give a 2-hour mandate. You'll possibly make a better movie and you can fit it in more showtime. So that's, the more times it plays in theaters, the more money we'll make. I mean, that sounds nice, but overall, the better the movie is, the more money it will make in the theaters. The better the movie is, the more toys you will sell, the more t-shirts, the more people will attend the attractions. But yeah, like Miss Kim says, in Bob's face. So while it, I don't know what I'm saying, 498, but 712 million worldwide, 68% drop. Oh, I'm sorry, I thought I was sharing my screen. My fault. So yeah, 712 million worldwide. 68% drop in weekend 2, but still. So we'll see. I think it'll be well over 800 definitely by the third weekend. And again, if you look at, hey, just got to pass that. But again, that budget is concerning to me, y'all. That budget is concerning to me. Now, if we just want to look at the Universal Minions, the Rise of Gru, it crossed 500 million worldwide. See if I can go here. And let's see, yeah, $532 million worldwide. That's Minions, the Rise of Gru. Becoming the 8th Illumination movie to the milestone, and now the biggest animated picture of the pandemic. So this is now the biggest animated picture of the pandemic. Is that something to brag about? How many films have been released in the pandemic, animated films? I don't know off the top of my head, but somebody let me know in the chat if you do. The offshore com is 270 for a running global total of 532. Top Gun Maverick is still, just look at this. Where is it at? Top Gun Maverick, $1.2 billion worldwide. Wow, 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 wow. That's crazy. And the opening, it's less than all these Marvel movies. $1.2 billion worldwide. That's great. How much did Top Gun Maverick make? I mean, it cost to make Top Gun Maverick. Production budget. Uh, $170 million, y'all. That's they and they're talking about, hey, should we make a Top Gun 3? I mean, the first two was just so good, you know. I don't know how you can top that again. You know, you don't want to mess it up. And I mean, 1 second. I don't mean mess it up, but you know, because if you do make a third one and it's still good, um, you know, I mean, I'm sorry. If you make a third one and it's bad, you still have the first two. You know what I'm saying? So what y'all think? $1.2 billion worldwide. You think they should make a think they should make a third one? I don't know. I don't know. You tell me. First super chat of the day from Discus Harley. You know what we got to do for the dub. Thank you so much. It's been a while. Here to support always. Thank you so much, Discus Harley. I really, really do appreciate it, man. These super chats mean the world to me because everybody works hard for their coin, and if you're giving a little to me, that just really brightens my day. And we also have another one for Miss Strictly Starlight coming from the UK with the £8.99. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let me see. Let's see. Yes! Not forget laser beams coming from the stuffed rabbit's eyes. And yes, that did happen. Thor. Thank you so much, Strictly Starlight. I really, really, really do appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And so yeah, let me see what you guys are saying in the chat right now about all this box office mayhem. And also, guys, I see we got 100 people in the chat right now. That is wonderful. Wait a minute. This can't be right. Let me hit the refresh button. Them thumbs up look nasty. Okay, so okay, we got 105 people, 106 people watching right now, but only 60 thumbs up. If we can get a few more thumbs up, that would be great. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up party. Please, 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 please thumbs up the video. And we also have another super chat from Buzz 703. Thank you, Buzz. What a money reside, what a money reside, what a money reside, what a money. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's been a minute, just a little support, Buzz. That's a lot of support, man. So thank you so much. And it has been a minute, man. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. And thank you so much for the super chat. And please, 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 thumbs up the video, guys. And so let me just scroll up here. Y'all been commenting for days. And let's see here. Let's see here about these here Thor 4 comments. Yep, Khadija. Nope, it wasn't necessary to spend $250 million. I do agree. Abundance. We can have more Thor movies, just no more Taika. You know, I wouldn't be mad if he left. And the thing about it is, I feel kind of weird saying that because I really want to know what the movie could have been if so much wasn't left on the cutting room floor. Because I remember I talked about that like in my review or my reaction. Like I feel like there was just a lot cut out. You know, like I talked about Lena Headey. There was also the Grand Master. You know, I forgot his name. You know, the Grand Master from Thor Ragnarok. Jeff Goldblum. You know, he was cut. The gentleman from Game of Thrones. I forgot his name. You know, he had a small role in the film, and that was cut. Christian Bale came out and said that there was so much that he did and shot that they didn't include in the film as well. So there was just so much left out. So while I do agree with you, I wouldn't be mad if Taika didn't come back. I just still, before I want to reserve judgment before I come to any conclusions about, what the movie could have been. But thank you for the comment. Let's see here. Christian Bale was the savior of this movie. Chris Hemsworth, I love his character, but defiled big time. Right on. Thor, Love and Blunder. My goodness. Let's see here. Yep. When I was a kid, I noticed that Thor had a selected fan group, mostly white, sprinkle black. Don't know about the other group. Right on, right on. Thank you. Taika messing with my Chapek, messing with my man's coin, shaking my head. Yeah, I do agree. Phase 4 has been mess so far. MCU Phase 4 is just like Phase 1, but I hope She-Hulk and Black Panther are good. I do too. It would break my heart if Black Panther 2 was not good. But yeah, guys, so Thor Love and Thunder, 712 million worldwide right now, which is not bad. But at the same time, the budget for this film was much higher than Thor Ragnarok. That was 180 million, and Thor Ragnarok, not the Thor Love and Thunder, is 250 million. Will it reach the 853 million worldwide? I think so. But it may not be as profitable as its predecessor, which is Thor Ragnarok. So, guys, you guys let me know whether you're watching this via live or in the replay, what you think about what you think about this, and let me know. I'm very, 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 very curious, because I want this movie to succeed. I want it to hit $1 billion, and we'll see. And let me know as well if you think it will cross that milestone, if you think it'll cross that milestone too. But let's go ahead and move on to topic number 2. And I'm not going to choose the purple background. I feel like that's doing too much, but we're going to do this right here with Netflix. And let me know if you have a subscription to Netflix. I'm pretty sure you do. We wouldn't be talking about not Game of Thrones. What am I talking about? But we wouldn't be talking about Stranger Things if you didn't. But they're having a hard time right now. They're in trouble, which brings me to topic number 2. They've been reigning, king for the longest, for the past decade or so, in the streaming wars. But everybody is coming up and taking their content away, and things are just not as lucrative for them as it once was. They're losing money, and it just seems like they're in a lot of trouble right now with them losing a lot of their content. So this is topic number 2 coming from Variety. And it says, why Netflix loss of licensed title could spark a content crisis. And again, this is coming from Variety. And if you're watching this via live or on the replay, there is a link down to this article in the description box below for you to read at your own leisure. And it goes on to say, the start of July brought another major departure from Netflix's streaming catalog. Criminal Minds, the long-running CBS procedure, left the service in the U.S. on July 1st, moving to Paramount Plus. It's the latest high-profile loss in the streaming wars for Netflix, following such marquees titles as Office and Friends, as the studios that licensed content to service en masse in 2010s reclaimed that content for their own streaming libraries. So in short, Netflix was the only streaming giant around. Everybody else started making their streaming platforms and pulling their content, as I just listed. And Disney Plus, they pull like their Marvel stuff, like Daredevil, etc., etc. It goes on to say, of course, Netflix has prepared for such losses. The past decade has seen the streamer move aggressively to shift from aggregating content to lavishly billions on production and talent deals to build a vast library of original content from scratch. Yes, and we all know this. And I thought this is a huge mistake. Yes, they should make their own original content, but this said billions. I'm just like, why y'all spending so much money on some of this content? I don't understand. I don't. And then y'all do such a horrible job at marketing. Y'all spend all this money, then they don't even tell nobody that it's on there. But let's continue. On the surface, it has been a successful endeavor. In 10 years, Netflix has amassed more than 2,000 original shows and movies, with hundreds more on the way, including numerous critical favorites, awards, contenders, and popular hits, with a catalog volume for eclipsing that of competitors like Disney Plus and HBO Max. And its library ballooned, so did its subscriber base. Until that adjacent decade came to an end this year, when Netflix's subscriber count dipped for the first time since 2011, triggering a massive decline in the company's valuation. And so we see all that right there. In hindsight, it is clear all that growth obscured a crucial fact. Many consumers have continued to use and treat Netflix like a content aggregator despite the massive amount of money and effort it has poured into its original content. According to the Nielsen streaming ratings for the week of May 30th to June 5th, the CW series All American on Netflix was the second most watched title on the streaming, behind Only Stranger Things, NCIS, and Criminal Minds, were also among the top 10. Netflix's self-reported top 10 list for the same week, which ranks individual seasons rather than the entire season, showed All American season 4 at number 6, with the latest seasons of NBC's The Blacklist at number 10. While the Netflix top 10 has been dominated by original series in more recent weeks, broader trends point to looming problems tied to licensed content. Many of the most watched shows on Netflix for the US in 2020 and 2021 were licensed series, according to Nielsen, with their total viewing time surpassing even massive hits Squid Games and Ozark. Those shows included The Office, which was the most viewed show in 2020 with over 57 billion minutes streamed, and Criminal Minds, which topped 2021 over 33 minutes. Guys, so basically, their most watched programs were stuff not of their own, and it's getting pulled. And they're not making any more money because they're not getting new subscribers with their original content. They spent billions and billions and billions of dollars to try to prepare, like, hey, we got this licensed content from all these people. Well, we know that we can't have it forever. We can, get the subscribers in, build up that cash, but eventually they're gonna go away, the content. So let's prepare and spend billions on original content. And while it is good, it's just not hitting the numbers that they need, and they're losing subscribers. So they're losing subscribers and losing content while spending billions and billions of dollars. That sucks. That sucks. Now, again, if you would like to read this entire article, it is in the description box of this video, and you can check it out at your own leisure. I don't want to read just the entire thing to you line by line. That would be boring. But yeah, what are y'all saying about this right here? Oh, we got some bots up in the building as well. Let's see here. Netflix paid Monique all that money too. That's real. They should look into getting Lovecraft Country. I would love that. I would love that. A lot of streaming are pushing Netflix in a float. Hey, Exquisite Corliss, you didn't receive the notification? I'm so sorry. Y'all, please make sure you check your notifications. Shaul, Netflix won the video wars, grew big. Now that competition is here, they are folding under pressure. They are looking like the Lakers from championship until now. Yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes. Yeah. Jerome Jenkins, Netflix should have rode the Dave Chappelle wave and focus on agenda-free content. Agenda-free content, that's interesting. I don't know if I agree with that, or I may not understand what you mean, but thank you for the comment, Jerome. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, they are slipping away. Yeah, that would be crazy. I never thought Blockbusters would go out of business. I never thought Netflix would. I'm not saying that it is, but who knows what's going to happen 10, 15 years from now. You know what I'm saying? Let's see here. Let's see here. They've been overspending for years. I definitely agree with that. Definitely, definitely. Lola definitely got more viewership with the Umbrella Academy and Stranger Things, but they should scratch those shows out. I binged the shows in one day. Right. That's another thing. They release everything at once while everybody else has a week to week thing. That just makes sense to me. I'm so sorry. Excuse me. I'm so sorry. HBO Max over Netflix. Right on. Netflix does make some good stuff, but it's hard to sift through all the trash. I've heard a lot of people complain about that as well. I have. So Netflix does not have any formula. And Arcane was good. Arcane was good. I keep hearing that. I need to check that out. Everybody's telling me that Arcane is good. I need to go ahead and add that to the list. But yeah, guys, Netflix is in trouble right now. You know what I'm saying? They are spending a lot of money and losing subscribers and losing content. You know, these licensed titles. And so, what's going to happen with Netflix? Are they going to be, are they going to be okay? Are they going to make it? Are they going to turn things around? Are they going to survive? Are they going to get back on top? You guys let me know in the comment section, whether you're watching this via live or on the replay. Again, there's a link down to this article in the description box below for you to read at your own leisure. We also have another super chat from Miss Khadija for $2.99. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. Yes! Yes! I hate they didn't keep shooting Narcos Colombia. I have heard decent things about the show. It must be really good. You guys let me know. But Khadija, thank you so much for the super chat, ma'am. I really, really do appreciate it. Thank you. And so, guys, let's go ahead and move on to the third topic of the day. And this one is interesting to me. I wanted to cover this story because it just kind of, when I heard about it, just kind of brought back some of my childhood moments, as a young lad. And it has to do with video game consoles, Nintendo, Sega Genesis. No, but this one right here is specifically on Nintendo. But this is the third topic of the day. This is coming from JoeBlow.com. Nintendo Pictures, new production studio in the works with plans to adapt more IPs, intellectual properties. That's what's up right there. If you had a Nintendo, please hit a 1 in the chat and a thumbs up. I hope you did. If you didn't, I'm sorry. You missed out on a great era of entertainment in, your childhood. But oh no, Shaul, no, don't hate. Where you at? Where your comment go? Not another Mario movie. Yes, we need all the Mario movies. No, but going back to the article, while the world waits with bated breath for Chris Pratt to reveal his Mario voice to Super Mario Brothers, the movie, Nintendo is munching on super mushrooms and growing their brand in the film industry. According to recent documents, Nintendo is on track to acquire Dynamo Pictures, a CG animation company that will become Nintendo Pictures. Once the transformation is complete, the studio plans to adapt more of Nintendo's IPs. Nintendo has not revealed what the properties the studio intend to adopt. The deal is set for confirmation on October 3rd, as long as Bowser doesn't show up and derail the process. Once the ink is dry, Nintendo confirmed that the company name Dynamo Pictures is expected to be changed to Nintendo Pictures Company, Ltd, to focus on development of visual content utilizing Nintendo IP. That is what's up right there. I like the sound of that news. More entertainment for all the men, women, boys, and girls out there in Nintendo Pictures. This is kind of cool to me. You know what I'm saying? What y'all think of that? Let me know. If you're unfamiliar with Dynamo Pictures, they worked on projects like Ghost in the Shell, Studios Ghibli's Earwing and the Witch, Near Replicant, Mega Man, Death Stranding, and titles in the Resident Evil franchise. While Nintendo has yet to reveal any potential plans for the studio, fans may eventually see adaptations of The Legend of Zelda, Metroid, Animal Crossings, or Luigi's Mansion. Meanwhile, Nintendo Super Mario Brothers, the movie, is set for 2023 release. The CG animated adventure starring many of Nintendo's most iconic characters, featuring Chris Pratt as Mario, Charlie Day as Luigi, and Taylor Joy as Princess Peach, Jack Black as Bowser, Kenan Michael P as Toad, Seth Rogen as Donkey Kong, and Fred Armisen as Cranky Kong. These incredible hype for Super Mario Brothers, the movie, after the success of Pokemon Detective Pikachu and the Sonic the Hedgehog movies. With several other video games adaptations from multiple studios in the work, Hollywood hopes to tap into another nostalgia-driven market and track it for all it's worth. And guys, I'm here for it. Nintendo Studios, I mean, why not? Or whatever the hell it was called. Nintendo Pictures. My bad. Can't wait. I can't wait either. Zia had a original Nintendo and a Super Nintendo and a Sega and a Atari. Yes, ma'am. I mean, I love you for it. Wow. That's great. That's great. That's great. A Star Fox series could work. Yes, it could. Yes, it could. I think that would be pretty badass. Nintendo 64 already. A Zelda series could work. Yep, they mentioned that. A Nintendo Share Universe. Yes, yes, yes. That would be wonderful. What's up, One Journey? How you doing? Okay, let's see what other comments we have. Video games movies suck though. They did suck. But we did get 2 great video game movies with Sonic the Hedgehog 1 and 2. And that Pikachu movie they mentioned. And Street Fighter Assassin's Fist was good. Yes, they need to do Zelda. They do. Seems like a good way to improve their profits and diversify. Yes. Yes, yes. Luigi Mansion would be fire. Yes, it would. 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 Sonic and Pokemon were good adaptations. Yes, they would. So, guys, I'm really excited about this. Well, no, let me calm down. I'm not really excited about this, but I'm here for it. You know what I'm saying? This looks promising. This looks good. I can be on board with this, and I have no complaints at all. So, you guys, let me know what you think about this. And again, if you're watching this via live or on the replay, there is a link down to this article in the description box below for you to read at your own leisure. And before we move on to the next topic, let me just refresh this real quick. I want to just see if we have at least 100 thumbs up in the chat right now. And we do not, guys. That breaks my heart. We have 88. So we have 107 people watching right now and only 88. So if I can just please get a few thumbs up, I would appreciate it. And we can move on. But this is weird right here. This is weird. Daniel Kaluuya turned down Black Panther because he wanted to be in Barney. No, I'm joking. That's not true. We'll talk about that in a second. But I do have this one right here for the third topic of the day. And this is coming from comingsoon.net. Daniel Kaluuya gives update on his heartbreaking Barney movie. Daniel Kaluuya is currently producing a heartbreaking film based on the iconic children's television series character Barney the dinosaur. And the actor recently gave an update on the film's status. In an interview with The Hollywood Reporter, Kaluuya spoke briefly about the film, which he's been worked on at his production company 59%. According to Kaluuya, the film is still very early in development, but has not been abandoned since it initially was teased 2 years ago. My last number of films have been so aligned. Let me see if I can make that bigger for y'all. My last number of films have been so aligned to kind of what I stand for as a man, explained Kaluuya. But there are a whole lot of things that I do as a man. I love kid films. How did everyone get into films, watching kids' films? I don't want to restrict myself to the limitations of what I'm perceived as. Now, I can understand and respect that. But of all things, you want to, not limit yourself as you pick Barney. But hey, we're going to go into this with an open mind. I'm going to keep going. Unlike the original television series, which sees Barney teaching children about love and compassion, this film is said to be about drugs. No, I'm joking. It didn't say that. This film is said to be more heartbreaking. Barney taught us, I love you, you love me. We're a big old, no, won't you say you love me too? That's not how the song, wait a minute. I love you, you love me. Won't you say you love me too? Am I tripping? Am I messing up the song? Anyway, that's one of the first songs I remember. And maybe I remember Man, they done remixed that version so many times. I love you, you love me. We're a happy. I'm gonna see. They got all these nasty jokes, and this is number 69. Let me just keep reading the article. Where are we? The first songs I remember, and what happens when isn't true. I thought that was really heartbreaking. Kaluuya said in a 2020 interview with EW, that's Entertainment Weekly, about the project. I have no idea why, but it feels like that makes sense. It feels like there's something unexpected that can be poignant but optimistic, especially at this time now. I think that's really, really needed. Barney and Friends originally appeared on PBS in 92 and ran for 14 seasons, quickly becoming one of the biggest and most iconic. You already know that tale. Y'all, what y'all think about this? I mean, Daniel Kaluuya is a great actor, Academy Award winner, and he is doing a Barney movie, a heartbreaking Barney movie. What do you think of that? Did you watch Barney growing up? Are you a Daniel Kaluuya fan? Are you excited about this project here? I am really dying to know. Seriously. Doesn't he have a green dinosaur? I don't know. I don't know. Brandon, please entertain us. Don't sing. Yeah. Okay. I won't sing. What are y'all saying about this, man? Okay, and that's Barney. What? Yeah. Y'all laughing and crying, and I want to see an OG dark skin Barney. You know what I'm saying? With piece and chain on. What? Yep. Why are they making Barney heartbreaking? Yeah. Yeah. Nah, fam, not Barney. Don't flip it up. Yeah, man. This is interesting right here. I bet he will pull it off. It could be great. It could be great. It could be great. Let's see here. He knows something about Wakanda Forever. We don't. Probably. He wants to make a Barney movie, but he doesn't want to be in Black Panther 2. Shaking my head. Well, we'll talk about Black Panther 2 next. That's the next topic. Or one of them. Yeah. Let's see here. Watch Barney every day. Yeah. I don't think I chose to watch Barney. I think it was just I saw it like when I was at daycare or camp, but I really can't remember. I'm indifferent to Kaluuya. I watched Barney right before Sesame Street. I'm not mad at you. I'm not mad at you. I don't blame him for not wanting to be in Black Panther 2. I grew up on Sesame Street, Electric Company, Mr. Rogers, and Reading Rainbow, as did a lot of people. So, yeah, guys, this is interesting. Dan Kaluuya gives an update on this heartbreaking Barney movie. And so, let me know if you're excited about this. Let me know if you're a Dan Kaluuya fan. Let me know if you were or still are a Barney fan. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. I am dying to know what your thoughts are on this because this is bizarre. This is wild to me. This is wild. But a lot of you guys were asking about Daniel Kaluuya and Black Panther, and that is the next topic. So let's go ahead and talk about that right now. This is the fourth topic of the day. Oh, and wait a minute, just real quick. I also see that Buzz, you sent me a $3 super chat as well. Not a $3 super chat, a $3 cash app. So thank you for that, Buzz. I do appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Send me a super chat, and you sent me a cash app, So thank you, Buzz. I do appreciate that. All right, and actually, no, this is not topic. This is topic number 5 that we're on right now. So topic number 5, and this is coming from people.com. Daniel Kaluuya reveals he had to bow out of Black Panther 2 due to Nope scheduling conflict. Damn, Gina. That is so unfortunate right there. Because I would have loved to have seen him in both films. But let's see what this is about. Do you really think it was a scheduling conflict, or do you think it was something else? Let's dig into it. The Oscar-nominated actor played the best friend and head of security to T'Challa, played by the late Chadwick Boseman in 2018 smash hit movie. Dan Kaluuya will not be reprising his role as W'Kabi in Black Panther: Wakanda Forever. On Wednesday, sources confirmed to Variety that though he was asked to return, Kaluuya 33 had already committed to starring in Jordan Peele's upcoming horror film Nope, and therefore had to turn down the role. The Oscar-nominated actor played the best friend and head of security to T'Challa, played by the late Chadwick Boseman in 2018 smash hit Black Panther. Marvel Studios president Kevin Feige confirmed to Variety in June 2021 that the sequel has started filming in Pinewood Studios. So rest in peace, my brother. Rest in peace. Yeah, that's it right there. Just short and sweet. It was a scheduling conflict, and he's not going to be able to be in the film. Now, I will say this. Nope is done. It's been finished filming. It's about to hit theaters in 5-6 days. It is July. We got August, September, October, November. 4 months. You think they should still squeeze them in there? I mean, I'm for it. I'm for whatever they can do at this point in time to make Black Panther 2 Wakanda Forever as best as possible. Now, if you can make the best movie without W'Kabi in it, hey, leave him out. But if the movie would be better, if you can include him in, hey, you got 4 months. You know this movie, Black Panther 2 Wakanda Forever, gonna make a lot of bread. Everybody want to know what's gonna happen. Duh. Are y'all upset that Daniel Kaluuya will not be in Black Panther 2, or do you not care? It really doesn't matter to me. I mean, when this article first dropped early in the week, I was like, oh, really? Damn. But when I thought about it, I'm like, is it necessary? I mean, if you've seen the first film, you know that he betrayed the throne. He betrayed T'Challa. Again, rest in peace, Chadwick. And so he could just be locked up. And so, hey, where's W'Kabi? He's still in jail, or I mean, they have so many options. I think he can still be in the film, in my opinion. Like Abundance said, he can still do a cameo. Note will be better than Black Panther 2. He's loyal to Jordan Peele. He doesn't think Black Panther 2 was worth it, and that says a lot. Yes and no. It could, but like he could have looked at the script and be like, this is whack, or no, he probably wouldn't just say it's whack, but this is not up to par. I feel strong about Nope. Or I forgot what I was going to say. I'm so sorry. Oh, it can be an emotional thing. Like, I just don't want to be around this film right now because it's sad, because Chadwick Boseman passed away. So, but you could be right, Zia. Thank you. Thank you. Let's see here. Exquisite Corliss, I think Kaluuya bowing out is a different issue than scheduling issues. You definitely could be right, Exquisite Corliss. Thank you. I believe Daniel, he is really upfront and honest, unapologetically. Right on. So you telling me that he told Marvel Nope to Black Panther 2? I mean, yeah, look at it though. In Nope, he has a more prominent role. He is like the main character, or one of the main characters. In Black Panther 2, he's not the main character. He's a supporting character by a lot. He's not even number 2 or number 3. So we also have to consider that though. Do you want to be in a movie where you're going to shine, or do you want to be in a movie to where, you're going to get a little shine? Because he can always come back for Black Panther 3. And they're going to make a Black Panther 3. And just unless Black Panther 2 just don't make money at the theater, but we know that's not going to happen. I mean, we don't know. We of course we want Black Panther 2 Wakanda Forever to be the greatest movie. It could be the greatest movie ever. It could suck, but it's definitely going to make money. That's for darn sure. So recast T'Challa. The bag wasn't heavy enough. Recast T'Challa. Recast T'Challa. No T'Challa, no ticket. Yeah, they could have been filming in 2 different locations at once. So, are y'all upset about this though? I mean, do y'all need Daniel Kaluuya to be in the film? Daniel is doing shows in the UK. They on prime time or international. No T'Challa, no ticket. End credit scene, maybe. What up, Miss Harper? How you doing? Thank you for being here. What's going on? Hey. Miss Harper is here. The party can start. So yeah, that's what y'all think about this. I'm not tripping. You know, I mean, of course, I would like to see him in the film, but it's not the end of the world. You know, they have so much other things they're gonna be trying to tackle, and I don't think it'll be that big a deal, to be honest. But I mean, I was shocked to hear it. I was shocked to hear the news. But at the same time, after I thought about it, I was like, it's not the end of the world, So it's, it doesn't seem needed, but it can enhance it, but it doesn't seem needed. So this is for people.com, 5th topic of the day. And of course, if you are watching this via live on the replay, there's a link down to this article in the description box below for you to read at your own leisure. And please let me know in the comments what you think about this, because I'm dying to know. I really, really am. So let's go ahead and move on to topic number 6, guys, to a franchise I love as well. Dealing with that bad boys. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? All right, I'm done. Topic number 6 from IndieWire. Martin Lawrence says Bad Boys 4 isn't dead despite Will Smith slap. We got one more at least. This is good. I hope Michael Bay will come back and direct this, but I doubt it. But again, let's see what this is saying. But before we do, if you're watching this via live on the replay, there is a link down to this in the description box below for you to read at your own leisure. Lawrence echoed Sony chairman Tom Rothman's earlier statement that the 4th Bad Boys is still in the works despite Smith's outburst. Of course, that's to slap her around the world. Martin Lawrence has shut down any rumors that Will Smith's infamous Oscar slap has killed development on Bad Boys 4. The Bad Boys for Life star told Ebony that the 4th installment of the franchise, originally helmed by Michael Bay, is still moving ahead. We got one more at least, Lawrence hinted. Bad Boys premiered in April 95 and grossed $141 million worldwide. The film spurred 2 sequels, with Bad Boys 2 earning $273 million in 2003 and Bad Boys for Life grossing $426 million after releasing in January 2020. In the franchise, Will Smith and Martin Lawrence played detective partners and brothers Lieutenant Mike Lowry and Marcus Burnett, respectively. It was big, Lawrence explained to Ebony on the first Bad Boys movie, for us to come together and prove that we can deliver and we can pull people into the box office. That 2 black stars, 2 sitcom stars can make money at the box office was huge. Lawrence added, I didn't go to college, so I felt TV was my college years. I felt with movies I had graduated. It was just different. That's what's up right there. Sony chairman Tom Rothman had previously gave an update on Bad Boys 4, saying despite previous rumors, the film is still slated to star Smith and Lawrence and remain in development. The 4 films was announced in 2020. Smith reportedly received 40 pages of Bad Boys 4 script ahead of the Oscars. Sony chairman Rothman refuted any claims that Smith's involvement in the sequel was put on hold. So he just like, look, y'all, I don't care what nobody say. We had the green light the whole time. It's always been green. It ain't been red. It ain't been yellow. It ain't been orange. It has been green to go. And this is good. He said, I don't give a crap. He said, if anything, this slap is going to make us make more money at the box office. And he may be right. He may be. Because what if Bad Boys 4 is the first movie that Will Smith comes out with after the slap, and it's a success? And, I mean, even if people protest, don't go to the movie. I was trying to look for something to hold up, but I didn't have no props, so that sucks. But what if people were standing outside the movie? Don't buy tickets to Bad Boys 4. No. Buy Nemo. And it still was successful. And I wouldn't be surprised if somebody would do that. Like, get out of my face. But he don't care. No, that was inaccurate, Rothman told Deadline. The movie's been in development and still is. There weren't any brakes to pump because the car wasn't moving. As for Smith's viral Oscar outburst, Rothman said that was a very unfortunate thing that happened. And I don't think it's really my place to comment, except, aka, I don't want all the smoke, except to say that I've known Will Smith for many years and I know him to be a good person. That was an example for a very good person having a very bad moment, yeah, in front of the world. I believe it's man, this dude just needed to hold it together for 5 more minutes. I believe his apology and regret is genuine, and I believe in forgiveness and redemption already. King Richard Best Actor winner Smith is banned from attending the Oscar Academy Awards the next decade as a part of the disciplinary proceedings. I have forgot about that part. Original Bad Boys director Michael Bay previously weighed in on the controversy, saying that Smith is not that guy. Besa also slammed Sony for underestimating Bad Boys franchise that started in '95. Y'all, just on the side note, that treated Michael Bay like crap doing Bad Boys for one in '95 because then nobody know who he was. If you go and listen to the commentary, he was trying to set up certain shots, and the crew was like laughing at him on set, like it's not gonna work. This is stupid. And he was like, it's gonna work, and it was his first movie, and it ended up working. So they had to eat crow. But anyway, yeah, Sony didn't believe in the movie because 2 black actors don't sell overseas. We all heard that narrative. They had no faith in it. Bay explained earlier this year, Bad Boys literally changed the game on black actors. Ooh, it's the first movie that really traveled overseas. So that's dope right there. So again, guys, if that's the whole article right there. But if you want to read this at your own leisure, you can. There is a link in the description box below for you to do all of that.
Finally, a worthy opponent. Our battle will be legendary.
And before we move on to the next topic, let me see what this fine person has to say about it. Coming to the stage.
You call. I'm gonna clean you out again.
Welcome, I'm Lando Calrissian. I'm the administrator of this facility.
Wookiees stand out in the crowd. It's good to see you too, old buddy.
We had each other.
Hold on, Chewie!
Yes, yes, yes. It is Mr. Elliot with Movie Files, aka Lando Calrissian, saving us from the evil white supremacists in a galaxy far, far away. What's good, my brother? How you doing, man?
What's going on, B? How we doing?
We doing pretty good over here, man. We doing pretty good. Thank you for being here, man. I do appreciate it. And y'all, if you don't know, this is Elliot. All his information is in the description box of this video as well as on my channel tab. My brother, I'm on this 5th or 6th topic, man, about this Bad Boys 4 still moving forward. Did you have any doubts, or is this a surprise to you that the studio is still moving forward and has not slowed down at all?
Yeah, I mean, money doesn't. I mean, a man's slap isn't going to stop them from getting money, man. Of course, it was going to be put on pause for a little bit, just kind of let the heat cool. And I think once we're at a point now where I'm not saying people have forgotten about the incident, but we're at a point now where I think we can kind of move past that. Of course, there's going to probably be red talk, and when Will Smith finally implements himself back into social media, he's going to address it then. And I think luckily after that point, we can kind of, get his career back on. And I think, Bad Boys 4, like I said, the money, I think you probably mentioned it made so much money. I mean, you can't make a part. I mean, you can not make a part 4, but I think there's momentum and there's still a little bit of story to kind of tell within this, our 2 favorite characters that we grew up with since the 90s. So it's no surprise to me.
Right on, right on, right on. Yeah, no surprise to either one of us, man. And I respect the Michael Bay and Tom Rothman. Is it Tim or Tom Rothman? Tom Rothman. Just like, hey, we good. We riding with our stars. You know what I'm saying? So people make mistakes, and so
yep.
I love that. I love that. Now, Bad Boys 3 was bad. It came out in January. Good movies don't come out in January. I think that rumor has kind of washed away.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, it used to be the toilet bowl season, but I think we've gotten some pretty decent ones in the past couple of years. And this pandemic mixed up some things. You know what I'm saying?
And it's a great place for studios to drop films because people don't normally go to the show. There's not big movies out during that time, so it's a good strategic marketing plan too, as far as those early movie release dates.
Right on, right on, right on. Let me see if anybody else is saying anything. Okay. Well, again, guys, that article is in the description box below for you to read at your own leisure. And please let us know in the comment section, again, whether you're watching this via live or on the replay, because we are dying to know your opinion, And I mean, are you still a Will Smith supporter? I know some people, not professionally, personally, that have cut him off. They're like, Brandon, I'm not watching any more Will Smith movies. I'm upset. Yeah, I'm like, wow. But
Yeah,
some people cancel them.
He
So.
smacked them too, I guess. He smacked the respect out of them, I guess. So yeah.
Right on.
Happens,
So yeah, let us all know that stuff right there. But let's move on to the 7th topic of the day. And Elliot, when I first heard this news, I was surprised. I was shocked.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't think I thought this would be the lowest, and then I read the headlines, and I thought, oh, okay, I misread it. I thought we're talking this comic book news right here. One of my favorite things to talking about this Miss Marvel. Topic number 7. It says Miss Marvel ends as Marvel's highest rated project. Now, at first, Elliot, I thought this was talking about the numbers, like the most viewed show, but this is talking about the highest rated. And that's still nothing to snag at. That's still very impressive. And so, again, if you're watching this via live on the replay, there's a link to this in the description box below for you to read at your own leisure. But it goes on to say the first season of Miss Marvel has ended, and the Disney Plus series is the best rated project Marvel Studios has ever released. Using scores from Rotten Tomatoes, Tomato Meter as a baseline, the series has settled in at 98% certified fresh rating. That beats Black Panther's previous high of 96% certified fresh. All 6 episodes scored at least 92% on the site, with the final being the lowest rated of the bunch. Episodes 4 and 5 each finished the project rating time and again and is charged with filling narrative gaps and efficiently as possible, and largely succeeds, entertaining, relaying exposition without halting Miss Marvel's momentum, reads the site's critics' consensus for the finale. When the series was first released, the show was getting review bombed on other aggregating sites. I didn't know that. Miss Marvel stars Eman Vellani admitted earlier this month that she knew going into the role that the situations like this could arise. I know they're there. It's something we knew was going to happen going into this, she said in a chat with NME. It happened when the comic books came out in 2014. I'm all for constructive criticism as long as people have legitimate concerns or suggestions or something real, then I care. Elliot, this is news to me, man. I don't want to say I slept on this show, but I definitely wasn't as enthused as all of the other Disney Plus shows.
Right.
Like, all of those other ones, man, as soon as it dropped, 2 a.m, I'm right there.
Popcorn ready, theories ready.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Got it turned up, the volume blasting, all that. Where Miss Marvel, it was kind of like, I'll get around to it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And it's crazy because the show was so good. I love the family dynamic of it. I mean, the relationship that he had with the mother, the father, Cameron, all of them, man. The history, the storytelling, all of that. It was wonderful, man. And just the last, and I won't just drop too many spoilers, but the last episode, man, how her mom gave her the suit, and her mom and her dad gave her the name. I thought that was perfect. Just 100 out of 100. And so, I mean, those things that I listed, do you think those are the same reasons why it got such a high rating? And do you think everybody feels this way? And let us know in the chat, like, does everybody feel this way, or is this just the critics, or like, what do you think it is? And also, like, we haven't even talked about Miss Marvel as well, so you can spill the beans on how you feel about it as well, man. But yeah, the floor is yours on how you feel about all this.
Yeah, I mean, for those two, Rotten Tomatoes, a lot of people just see a score and they just assume it means it's the best of anything that Marvel's ever put out, which is not the case. It means there's a certain amount of reviews that came in, and most of them came in positively, and the reviews came in 96 or whatever or 98% of them were positively, reviewed, versus 30% might have been negative reviews. So it's just the balancing act as far as how it's just the aggregated system. It's not, again, that 98 is not saying that it's better than Endgame, Infinity War, Black Panther. It just means that the collective group of critics that reviewed it reviewed it at a higher score. But to be honest with you, B, it doesn't shock me because out of all the Disney, and this isn't me saying that this is the best Disney Plus show that's been out there, but it's probably been the most from start to finish, from the beginning of the story to the end of the story, was pretty consistent. It's stuck in the same tone. You know, you mentioned the family dynamic. The family never went away. I mean, there was a couple episodes where, even not to spoil anything, there was a couple episodes where Miss Marvel wasn't as heavily involved. I think it was episode 5 when we went to back in 1942 or whatever. But you know, the family dynamic was so critical and crucial to the storyline, and that stayed true to the character. As you just mentioned, the mom giving her the suit, the dad giving her a name, the brother helping her with the school situation. It's the family was the big theme, and I'm really, you know, not to give away too much, I'm really excited to get more of that family come Miss Marvel's or the Marvels, which I'm really excited for, more so than I ever was before, especially with certain things that transpired at the finale. But yeah, man, I think Miss Marvel wasn't for everyone, that's for sure. You know, like you mentioned, I wasn't staying up to 2:00. Honestly, B, I didn't watch the 5th episode until I saw the day that the finale
I heard you say that.
Yeah, I was like, you know, so I watched some episodes in bunches versus all the other shows. We were up watching them, theorizing, doing after shows, but it wasn't that show for me. But I end up really enjoying the show for what it was. Now, not to get into a full review of it here, but I did think the most weakest elements were the MCU comic book action moments were not anywhere near as consistent or as good as the family coming of age story of Kamala and her name, where she comes from. All this stuff to me was just so much better than the action stuff, which is kind of exciting because now we know when we see her again, they're probably going to refine that and kind of give us more of the more action heavy stuff, CGI, big blockbuster films type of stuff, where this established her as a character. And then we can see her grow to become a hero. Unlike Kate Bishop, who was just a pro at kicking King. You know how I felt about Kate Bishop and the whole, saying Kingpin situation. Awesome. But no, man. Very, in another universe, it could have been awesome. Kingpin would have took her out. But, it was good, man. I really enjoyed it, and I'm very excited to get more of Eman and her family. It was a fun show. It did what it was supposed to do, was introduce us to, again, this is the new Avengers, the West Coast Avengers. The new age is here. Kate Bishop, Ms. Marvel. We met some young Avengers in WandaVision. Patriot from Falcon and Winter Soldier, and they're building that young team that's going to be, the leaders in the next 10 years.
Yeah. You hit the nail on the head, man. And one of the things I just really loved, like, she has some badass powers, bro. If you really think about it, you know. And once she truly masters those abilities, like, she is going to be a true force to reckon with, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
I mean, excuse me. I mean, she like all she has. She doesn't even need powers per se, like as far as like agility. But as long as she just works out and trains. And what she's
Green
able
Lantern,
to do,
essentially.
Basically, somebody said that in the comments. Like, I love that the last episode, bro, when she was running in the sky, making her little energy thing and stopped at the light. I'm like, this is amazing. Like, this is really cool. And of course, you saw the final episode where she said the word biggins or something, and started. I was like, They did this. They didn't completely knock it out the park. It wasn't like a perfect 10, but I want more. I'm ready for more. I'm happy. So you guys let us know. I've been checking out the comments, and it's kind of split down the middle. Some agree with us. Some are like, it's kind of mid.
I see a lot of mids and CW Productions. Which,
right.
There's some validity in that, but I think character-wise, again, I didn't know much of Kamala's story. She is a fairly new character within 2014 was when she was introduced, so only an 8-year-old comic book character. So I wasn't really too familiar with a lot of her backstory and stuff like that. And I felt like you just mentioned, be at the end of the show, I'm like, man, yes, give me more Kamala, her family, more of what the Bengals might mean, more of what Bruno told her at the end of the episode, more of where did she go? At the end of the show. So it's I would say this is very exciting. I'm very excited to learn more about Kamala and her story.
Me too. And y'all let us know if you are excited as well. I am excited, especially with, like Elliot just said, the endings and the post-credit scenes and all that. And so
and one more thing, not to cut you off.
You're good.
I think the people that haven't seen the show, there's something that transpires at the end of the show that really does reshape the MCU, and that's not hyperbole. Like, something that is established in the end of the episode of episode 6 really does steer phase 5, 6, 7, 8. They dropped the bomb in this episode, which I never would have imagined what they did in a TV show, which is kind of weird. They didn't introduce it in a more of a grandioso movie type of a way, but what they established in this episode or the finale is very interesting.
Yes, to say the least.
Yeah.
Zia has zero excitement. That's funny. That's funny. But if you are excited, let us know. And again, like I was saying, 98% of Rotten Tomatoes. Oh, and it's only 78% the audience. But this article is in the description box below for you to read at your own leisure. So Elliot, let's go ahead and actually before we move on, let me go ahead and grab the super chat real quick from Jojo. Thank you so much. I really, really, really do appreciate the super chat for $4.99.
What a money reside. What a money reside. What a money reside. What a money reside. Okay, I told you before.
I didn't even read the comment. I don't know what this is. Congrats, Brandon, on your twin baby girls.
Oh wow.
With Janelle Monáe. Man, I'm glad you fixed her, and congrats on your $10 million contract. Thanks. I don't know. I don't know what's going on, but you sent me a super chat, so thank you. I'm lost. I'm confused. But y'all know me. I'll be struggling sometime up here. So thank you, JoJo. I appreciate it. Thank you. Y'all gonna have to fill me in later on. But we have this topic of the day, Elliot. Bro, it's frustrating me. Now I'll let you choose the backgrounds. You feeling this one right here? Background number 1, background number 2,
okay,
background number 3. This is for Thor: Love and Thunder.
I'm feeling 2. 1 with the little random ball head, look a little weird.
Okay.
Sticking out there. 2, yeah, 2 look a little. Yeah, got the hammer, got it. Yeah, it's a little cool. Yeah.
We're gonna do 2. And Elliot,
yeah, man.
We both did out of the theater reactions for this film.
Yep.
We both did non-spoiler reviews. We both did spoiler reviews. You joined me for the Thor: Love and Thunder. We talked over 2 hours.
Yep.
And we enjoyed the film for the most part. We thought it was more good than bad. But I think we can all agree that it still could have been better. Sure. The film was not nearly as good as it could have been. And it's just so unfortunate that so much was left on the cutting room floor. And it was obvious. I remember saying this. I was like, I bet it was a lot left on the cutting room floor. I bet they cut this and this out and da. And it's just been so much speculation. And now I believe it's been confirmed. And this pisses me off. It really does. But I'm going to see how you feel about this. This is topic number 8 coming from comicbook.com. Thor: Love and Thunder reportedly giving a runtime mandate. That upsets me. Thor: Love and Thunder has officially wrapped up its first weekend in theaters, tallying a sizable 302 at the box office. Now, after its release, the Taika Waititi picture is dominating social chatter, largely due to its diverse nature. Fans and critics alike are split on the reception of the film, with many criticizing the film's lack of focus and clarity. As it turns out, a large part of that may be because Marvel Studios reportedly told Waititi to keep the film under 2 hours. The latest report comes from The Ringer versus Joanna Robinson, who says the filmmaker was told to keep the film short. Taika having a blank check on this is absolutely not the case. He got more leeway than he did with Ragnarok, but there was a mandate to bring the movie under 2 hours. This comes under 2 hours, and they cut a ton of stuff out of this movie, Robinson said on the latest episode of Hot House of Art. She added, Taika is on record not being in director's cuts. We know Jeff Goldblum, Peter Dinklage, Lena Headey were supposed to appear, and Simon Russell Beale appeared as Dionysus and had 2 lines in the movie, but also has above the line credit. So he was definitely supposed to be in this movie more. Gore was definitely supposed to come and kill a bunch of other people, and that's what the quote says. Earlier this month, Waititi said director's cut suck, adding that this cut would only add a couple of jokes. I think that's a company man statement right there. But Elliot, this is really disheartening right here, man. I mean, it said it right there that we should have had Gore killing gods. He should have been in the movie more. Lena Headey was supposed to be in this. Jeff Goldblum and also Peter Dinklage, not in the movie.
Right.
This budget was $250 million.
Yeah.
The Thor Ragnarok was $180. And it just, I feel so much was wasted, bro. I'm upset about this, bro. I'm bothered. How do you feel about this? Let me know, because I'm about to blow up over here.
Yeah, man. No, I see the passion. I see the passion, B. It's weird, man. Again, I see you got the article here, and I know this was based on a podcast, and the podcaster, this was from him, his words before I think Taika was coming in. So Taika has not come out and said this, which you brought up. He's a company man. He doesn't want to burn his bridges. He's worked on Lightyear most recently, directing Mandalorian, got a Star Wars film. He's not going to come out and start bashing Marvel and saying, listen, this is what really happened. He wants to keep this working relationship. So, I applaud that. The only thing with me in this whole mandate thing, I mean, this isn't DC, B. This isn't Kevin Fukushima and all those dudes messing
right.
up, wanting a paycheck for at the end of the year for DC. This is unprecedented for Marvel to ever do this. So that's what makes me a little bit kind of like, that's weird. Why in the 29th film of your franchise, you're now telling directors you got to cut the film. You got to cut. We're giving you $250 million and giving you freedom control, but we're gonna have you. That's like an oxymoron. It doesn't even make sense.
Right.
So that's where I'm like, I don't even really. Again, unless Taika Waititi, which I don't think he will come out and say, yeah, guys, unfortunately they told me to cut the film in half. But
right, he ain't gonna say that.
At the same time, I don't know if there's a lot of weight in it, because there's no history of them ever having a director. I mean, we just got Spider-Man came out a couple months ago, 2.5 hours. We had the Eternals come out before that, almost 250. So to me, it sounds really weird that they would just be like, the fourth film of the franchise. We're an upward trajectory of this franchise. We're going to go ahead and cut the director at his legs and just start cutting the film in half. I don't know, B. I don't feel too confident in this statement by whoever this Robinson B individual is.
Oh, okay. So you think he made it up?
I don't think he made it up. I think this might be lost in translation. I think that when he talked to Taika, he might have said, yeah, there was stuff that was cut out. And, I was almost pushing 4 hours, man, but they told me I had to cut some stuff out. And maybe Robertson misinterpreted that. He might have said, oh, Marvel, and again, a headline, because now people might tune into his next week's episode when he has, another actor from a Marvel show come in and try to get some dirt. I think this is a headline kind of catch and kind of a misphrasing of a words that Taika might have said there was some stuff left out, which we kind of know that at this point. And Robertson B, not saying he's a liar or whatever, but he might have misinterpreted what he meant by things being cut out and having to meet a certain deadline or having to meet a certain type of expectation. And he might have put his own little spin to it.
Okay. You know what I think it was, Elliot?
Let's hear it.
I think it was the Demogorgon, Mr. Bob Jacob himself. It's his fault. He's the one that messed it up. Yes. Look at this right here. And I'm dying on this hill. Bob Chapek is Bob Iger's biggest regret. Yes, Bob Chapek sucks. Fire Bob Chapek. Get Bob Chapek out of there. Man, Elliot, I feel that it's true. You know what I'm saying? Taika is not. I feel that Mr. Bob Chapek right here, I feel that he came through with his dumbass ideas and leadership skills, which is non-existent in my opinion. And was like, let's put a mandate on it. We can get more, the shorter the movie is, the more runtimes we can get in the theaters, which will make more money. We don't want to, more screens. We don't want to leave any money on the table.
Sure.
We want to, and I just, that doesn't make sense, bro. Thor Ragnarok was 2 hours and 10 minutes, but you're just gonna, I feel that's the case. The movie could have been so much better, bro, but there was so much left on the cutting room floor.
True, but at the same time, Bob Chapek, why wouldn't he have cut the Eternals, a first film in the franchise, a new director in the sense of Chloe Zhao, her first big blockbuster film, John Watts coming in, they can do whatever they want with him because he doesn't have as much leeway as a Russo brother. Why wouldn't he make those same mandates for those films? Is what I'm saying.
Because those films weren't as successful, so he probably could have looked at it and were like, well, because it didn't make that much money and it was the worst critically acclaimed.
No, I'm talking about prior to the film coming out. Why wouldn't he say no? Eternals cannot be 2.5 hours. It must be a 2 hour film. Why wouldn't he give them that mandate?
I feel that he had. I feel that at that time he probably had faith in the creators and letting them.
But not faith in Taika after coming off of the biggest blockbuster with the franchise with Ragnarok. In the fourth film of the franchise?
Yeah, they don't look at creators the same. These are just all commodities. They look at directors as schmucks. Okay, we can just hire some other schmuck director. If you don't want to do it, we'll get somebody that will do what we want and listen. And so good question. I like the pushback. But I mean, he could have said. I mean, it is his fault that Black Widow was not a success. That's his fault, 100% in my opinion. So then, what do we have? And then Spider-Man was before that. So we the only other films was Shang-Chi and Eternals.
Right.
They both did well, but he probably was thinking they probably could have did better. And since they didn't, now I want to come in with my ironclad fist and put a mandate on something. I could be wrong, but that's just the way I'm looking at it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. I think Taika creatively said to himself, because you just mentioned Thor Ragnarok was only 10 minutes longer than the previous film, or than this film that's out now. I think that the 2-hour run, I think this whole mandate, I just don't know. I don't know. I don't think it has. I know Bob, and by no means, I'm saying, Bob Chapek doesn't make some stupid calls and might have didn't have a say in this, but I don't think this whole mandate thing has a lot of weight in my eyes. Even someone mentioned in the comments, Doctor Strange 2 was only two hours, if I'm not mistaken. So I hope this isn't a trend, by the way. I hope this isn't, we're now seeing these 2-hour run times. But I don't think there's a lot of weight in this mandate.
Okay. Well, I'm down on the hill. Elliot feels like it's not a lot of weight. I'm blindfolded, hands behind my back, head first. And you made another point. I'm checking this out right now. Doctor Strange 2 was 2 hours and 6 minutes, and so maybe this was possibly mandated as well. Who knows? But I'm reaching here. But okay. Well, guys, you let us know what you think down below in the comment section as well. Also, shout out to Miss Elia Cantu. Oh, this sister right here. I'm so proud of her. I'm so proud of this sister right here.
Oh, I saw it. On your Instagram. She's doing big things.
Yeah, awesome. Man. Matter of fact, hold on. Hey, what's up, B. Avery and Elliot? Hit the thumbs up, everyone. Thumbs up party. I'm gonna try to do something for this young lady before we head. Wait a minute, you up here blessing me.
Yeah, man.
Wait a minute now for the dog. Let me see.
Yes.
Right on, Miss Elia Cantu. Thank you so much for the $25 super chat, ma'am. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Happy early birthday, Brandon. Wishing you tons of happiness and blessings. Enjoy it to the fullest. Cheers to you. Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am. I do appreciate it. And cheers to you as well. I got you. Y'all, her information is in the description of this video. She's on my channel tab as well. And your girl is doing big things real quick. I just have to do it. You know what I'm saying?
Let's do it.
Hold on. So she has not been on my channel in a minute, but she will be back. I think we're going to be doing Power when that comes back. But this is this young sister's channel right here in Hollywood, California. Lovely actress, very talented and very, very funny. And she is she's doing some big things right now. Let me try to see if I can pull this up real quick. Y'all can be patient with me.
Yeah, take your time.
Before we move on to the final topic of the day. I just kind of want to share something with you guys real quick.
And while you do that, B, I'll just throw a question out there to the chat and to you. I saw something on was it Twitter or TikTok the other day that kind of almost not completely changed my thoughts on Thor: Love and Thunder, but it made me look at it in a different light. Pretty much the basis of this person's argument, as far as like the jokiness, the goofiness, the kind of the overtopness of the film, as far as Thor: Love and Thunder, is because the film, we got to remember, begins with narration from Korg. And the film is almost in Korg's eyes because he's the one that's narrating the film. So some of the stuff, calling her Jane or Jane Fonda and all the different pronunciations of the name and some of the stuff that he saw through his eyes, the story's being told for him. So it is going to be a little bit more goofy and a little bit more absurd and maybe not as structured because it's being told by this particular character. How do you feel about that?
That's kind of neat.
Because again, he ends the film and is telling the kids how the story ends. So
okay, that seems interesting. I still have only seen the film once, same. I need to see it again. And once I do, I will have that in mind.
Yeah.
And that may make me feel different about it. because we all have watched something and watched it the second time, liked it the same, liked it less, liked it more.
Yeah.
So this helped you enjoy it more.
It made me say, well, it kind of makes sense. Not saying that this is true. Again, it was just something. I'm like, that's interesting, a different perspective, because it's not made up. It is. We see the film open with Korg, talking about the film, talking about the story of Thor, and he ends this film telling how the story ends. So I wonder if there is a little bit of a little bit of weight in that. I don't know. Just something.
Okay.
I just want to bring to the table.
Let me test something real quick.
Yeah.
Y'all hit a 1 in the chat if you can hear this. Can y'all hear that? Hit a 1 in the chat, please.
Hey, have you seen this new belt?
Hit a 1 in the
hit my headphone.
And it's called a groove belt. You thought I was going to say ring, didn't you?
Okay.
Hey guys, Peter Goodwin here.
Got one from Zia. Okay, cool. Okay, so like I was saying, y'all, Miss Elia Cantu, right here, she's doing big things. Y'all heard of this popular show called Days of Our Lives? Check out your girl. Hold on. Oh,
I want to take you back to that.
Welcome to Salem PD.
Take you back to that night.
To hunt down a killer.
I heard someone screaming. Who did you see?
Oh my God!
y'all,
Salem PD.
Hey,
look at your girl on Days of Our Lives. Look at her on NBC. Looking good. Looking like she's trying to figure something out. Like, yes, let's get to work. Look at your girl. Yes. Y'all, it is going down this, I think this Tuesday or Wednesday. I'm sorry, I don't have the date, but it's going to be this week. The trailer is out. The preview is out. I've been wanting to talk. She was like, hey, B, I'm working on this. You know what I'm saying? I can't talk about it, and I was like, I want to talk about it too. And I asked her a couple of times a few weeks ago, like, hey, I ain't heard nothing. What because she was filming a while ago.
Yeah.
And I was like, can I, what's the status? What's going on? And she was like, yeah, we fine. We doing this, we doing that, don't say nothing. I'm like, all right, I ain't gonna say nothing. And then bam, the other day, she dropped this on IG, and I'm just so happy for you,
That's
man.
awesome.
Miss Cantu.
Welcome to Salem PD.
Look at this.
They're teaming up.
I want to take
Hold on, look at the face. Yeah, look at
she figured, like, she's about to figure it out. She solved the case. She already knows.
Yes.
She ain't having no one's BS.
Yes.
She's figuring it out.
So what I need all of y'all to do is please check this out. Show her some love. Give her all the comments, all the thumbs up, all the positive. Let me make it bigger. We sending all the positive energy to you, ma'am. Yes, spirit fingers, all of that,
Yes.
And so now I'm really proud of you, Aaliyah. Congratulations, ma'am. This is amazing. I'm so happy for you, and keep up the good work. And thank you so much for the super chat. I really do appreciate it, y'all. That's going down this Tuesday, Wednesday, NBC, Days of Our Lives. So
let's make it the most highest rated, most viewed episode ever. Let's do it.
And she is on Instagram. It's her. You can follow. It's in the description of this video. She's funny. If you follow her, you're gonna laugh. And so I don't know anybody that doesn't like laughing. But there you go, guys. There you go. But my brother, let's move to this final topic of the day, man. Something that Marvel has not been to Comic-Con since 2019.
Yeah,
3 years. That's when we got the announcement of Thor 4 with Natalie Portman going to be the mighty Thor with Mjolnir. And so now in 2022, that's 3 years from now, they're going to be back. And it is just so much speculation, Elliot, about what is going down, what is going to be announced. And we got some leaks. I saw your short the other day, and you briefly went over this, and I was like, I think I'm gonna cover this on Sunday as well, going over all of these topics, rumor by rumor, to speculate and just have a good time on what could possibly be announced next Saturday at Hall H at Comic-Con. And I'm excited, man. Some of these, I think these are a dead given. Some of these are absolutely not. But let's get into it, guys. For the final topic of the day, I got this on a Reddit post. It says Marvel Studios spoilers. And again, these are just spoilers, and we're going to have fun with this right here. It's not just San Diego Comic-Con, it's D23 as well. And so, welcome back to another special edition of Tales from the Mod Queue. Today, we have information to share with regards to San Diego Comic-Con and the future of the MCU. As always, take with a grain of salt. Now, Elliot, we got this first one right here. Or first two. Let's just look at these first two. It don't really matter.
Yeah.
But Deadpool, Ryan Reynolds 3 will be in attendance to announce the next Deadpool movie, which is entitled Deadpool 3. Director Sean Levy will send in a video. Also, Black Panther, Wakanda Forever, Ryan Coogler. You know, they're going to be promoting Wakanda Forever.
Right.
I think it's pretty obvious
that
they're going to be covering Wakanda Forever. Now, it's not I'm pretty sure we're going to get a trailer, but we may not. I'll be shocked if we don't.
Yeah.
But we definitely are. They're definitely going to promote the film, and they're definitely, I think not a strong definite, but I'm confident that they're going to be talking about Deadpool 3. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, I'm right there with you. The first two things, I'm obviously more confident, and I'm almost 100% confident that Black Panther 2 will have an appearance and a presence at Comic-Con. Trailer, teaser, full cast, as far as who's going to be in the film and all that stuff. I feel like that's definitely a guarantee. As far as Deadpool, I'm like 75% confident that there will be some Deadpool something presence at Comic-Con, because even going back to 2016's Deadpool and the whole leaks of that was around Comic-Con, and he has a very strong presence of Comic-Con, more so than I think a D23, being more investors, kid-friendly environment, the Disney animated shows and movies. So I don't feel Deadpool announcement will be present during that. I believe it's in September is D23, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
So I definitely feel like Comic-Con and Deadpool go hand in hand. And wouldn't it be great to start off the festivities of Marvel at 5 p.m. Or whatever it is, Pacific time, having Ryan Reynolds come out.
Exactly.
And even more dope to me would have, if he is in the movie, we'll see, have Hugh Jackman be the moderator for the Deadpool 3. Him and Ryan Reynolds going back and forth, leaving the speculation, like, is Logan going to come into it? Just maybe a cameo, or maybe Hugh Jackman, the actor, making a cameo in the film. I think that would be great. But I do feel like, again, 99% sure that Black Panther 2 will be there. And again, teaser, trailer, cast, full cast announcement. And I'm about 75, and even saying it now, maybe 80% confident that Deadpool 3 will have some type of something being present next Saturday.
Okay, so we in the 70s with Deadpool. And with Black Panther, we for darn certain.
Pretty close to 100.
Pretty close. Okay. I can dig it. Before we move on, just want to get this other super chat real quick from a pound of payment for the $5. You know, keep up the good work, y'all. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. Really do appreciate that pound of payment. I really, really do. I really, really do. All right, so let's go on to the next little section right here. See what we got next. We got Secret Invasion and Blade, and also the Marvels. Let me scroll down here just a little bit more. Okay, so Secret Invasion, no one will be in attendance for Secret Invasion, but they will reveal the main cast and share some footage. Blade, Mahershala Ali, Kit Harington, Aaron Pierre, and all these other people will be in attendance for some news. One big piece of news is that Anthony Starr will play Dracula. And also the Marvels, Brie, Eman, and Tayana will be there and show their footage. So the Marvels. Now, I am confident in all three of these as well, Elliot. Especially Blade. I mean, this was announced at the last Comic-Con. So I think it's pretty darn certain that it will be announced at this Comic-Con as well. I'm definitely not going to be getting a trailer, you know, because it hasn't started filming yet, to my knowledge.
Yeah,
but I know I'm still behind on the boys, but I know you are a diehard fan of this guy right here, Anthony Starr as Dracula.
Homelander.
You know, I think a lot of people are very, very excited about that, so we can definitely speculate.
Man.
I'm still skeptical on Secret Invasion because it's such a large story, but you're telling us on a Disney Plus show, and especially with the way that what's it called? The Miss Marvel ended. You know, I definitely think that we're going to get a lot of coverage on this as well. You know, just because one, it's the next franchise in the series for all three characters combining into one. Two, you mean you want to cater to women as well. They are a large group that can you know, help the company make money. And then again, for inclusion, I mean, you got a white woman, a brown woman, and a black woman.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you're looking at all that, and so you're trying to get as many dollars as possible.
Right.
But when you look at all three of these, tell me which ones you think are true. You can, give a over under your percentage, and also which one you're more excited about as well.
Secret Invasion, I don't feel too confident to be. Again, I think there might be like a graphic of like, again, it's coming and the cast. That might be some validity there, but I don't feel like there'll be any footage. So I think that's more of a. And again, correct me if I'm wrong, B, but D23 is more of the Disney Plus content announcements, and Comic-Con is more of the film. I mean, I know they have shows like House of Dragons is going to have a panel. There's going to be other shows that are going to be present during Comic-Con, but Disney Plus content is going to be reserved for Disney Plus only events, which would be D23. So I see D23 being more of the Disney Plus shows,
that makes sense,
being more handled there versus Comic-Con. So I don't know if Secret Invasion will have any presence besides, again, maybe showing up the cast who's all in there. So that one, if they do something, fine. If they don't, I'm more confident in D23 giving us more information. Blade, I think you said it perfectly, Brandon. The last time we've heard anything Blade as far as seeing Mahershala Ali on screen or on stage was the last time they were there. So I feel like that would be perfect kind of, full circle moment to bring them. And I don't know if that's, since you had him at the end, do you bring him out at the beginning? Do you bring him out close to the beginning? Or do you have him at the end again, being like, we ended it with this announcement. Let's go ahead and give you some more. So I definitely think Blade will have a presence. Bring out Mahershala Ali, show him that he's still, he's still Blade. Because I know there was rumors for a while. They're gonna maybe not he's their Blade. Regardless of the age, he is Blade. Bring out, like you say, Aaron Pierre. Bring out Kent Harington, which would be great because last time we saw him was Internals. Bring out the director. Again, they haven't shot anything, but maybe some concept art, some some draw, some mock-ups. And if they listen, B, I know you don't watch The Boys, but if they bring out Anthony Starr and Dracula or not, just a villain, it will tear the house down because obviously The Boys just ended a couple weeks ago. He is, and I'm not speaking hyperbole, B, he is the best villain on TV. Not even close. There's no one even close to him as far as what Homelander brings to The Boys. Go ahead.
Hold on.
What we got?
The best villain on TV?
Without question.
Ever?
No. I'm saying currently on TV. Not all the time. But I mean, if he's in that top 10 of all time as far as villains go.
Because I was gonna bring up Game of Thrones.
Cersei and all of them. Yeah, they're definitely up there. But
okay.
He's in that top 10 of all time. But as far as currently on TV, there's no one coming close to Homelander at all. And then when you see the show, you know what I'm talking about.
I love it.
And if he can bring any ounce of Homelander to Dracula, I'm telling you right now, you're looking at probably one of the best villains of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. So
nice.
That would be that would tear the house down if they announce that. So I hope that is the case. If Anthony,
I like it. They feeling you in the chat too. Yeah, Elliot is speaking facts.
Yes,
facts.
When you see B Homeland, when you see The Boys, you like, bruh, this dude is something else. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, well, I'm excited, man. I hope that pops up into fruition right there. And so Anthony Starr as Dracula, that would be dope. Now, let's move on to this one, man. We're gonna focus on this one by itself. World War Hulk. World War Hulk was originally going to be a movie. It is now being turned into a 4-part series for Disney Plus. They may have a small theatrical release that could possibly be the big Avengers event before Secret Wars with many big characters. Now, Elliot, we all know that the Hulk film rights or distribution rights are owned by Universal, so they really can't make a Hulk movie. We've both expressed our disappointment, with the way they handle the Hulk. Even in my ranking video that I just made, I mentioned that in the game, I don't even think Hulk threw one punch in the final battle. I mean, maybe he threw one or two, but it was ridiculous.
He threw a bench. He threw a bench when Black Widow died.
That's right.
That was the most violence he had in the film.
So they do need to do something with the Hulk. We do need to see a Hulk that gets, stronger the angry he gets. I agree. We need to see a Savage Hulk, a World War Hulk, a Planet Hulk. I want to see it all. However, Elliot, I do not believe this one bit.
Me neither.
I would actually be upset if they did this. I know, like, this would not even, if the next Hulk focused property was a World War Hulk, it would not make any sense as far
Narratively
as story.
speaking, yeah.
It like, what are you doing? You are wasting it. Like, there is no build up to this. There has to be a reason for it to be a World War. I don't want you to try to adapt it. Like, okay, let's just use what we have and make the best story possible. No, just don't do it. You have a whole encyclopedia of other characters that you can fully develop and flesh out on screen that you have full rights over. Right. I know you may not. I know Universal may not. Want to ever give you the rights back, and you're like, well, hey, we got to do something because we're never gonna get it. Right. Well, still, I mean, even if that's the case, hold out even more, because maybe 5 years from now they'll work with you. But a 4-part series on Disney Plus, I think, would be a horrible idea. Hulk is top 5 top comic book characters of all time ever, and if you're just going to waste that on a Disney Plus show, even if they're talking about 4-part series, even if that's 4 seasons, I still think that's a waste. I still think that's a lot of money left on the table that you're going to miss out on. There has to be a reason for there to be a World War. We need another 2 or 3 solo Hulk movies before we even get there. I can keep going. But how do you feel about this, man? Do you think there's any validity to this at all, or none whatsoever?
I hate to say it, man, because we always praise the Russo brothers. But what the Russo brothers did to the Hulk is devastating. They were the one that nuked him, believe it or not. It was Taika. That was the last time we saw Savage Hulk was in Ragnarok. He was jokey and all that stuff, but when it came to business, he was fighting the wolf on the bridge and wanted to fight Surtur and all that. He was ready to go. But then unfortunately he got them hands put on him by Thanos, and he ain't been the same since. Unfortunately, and they became a joke, and he's Professor Hulk. The only way. And this is where my theory comes in. I'm putting a theory hat on here, ladies and gentlemen. The only way you can bring back Savage Hulk is if in She-Hulk they show that he's training his cousin Jennifer Walters, and we know in the comics there's a blood transfusion. She gets to an accident, she needs blood, and maybe there is some type of complications in that transfusion. He reverts back to Hulk. He's not Professor Hulk anymore. He's back to his savage nature. We know Abomination is going to be involved. We know that the Thunderbolts are something that's coming into play. And wouldn't that be their first task, is to bring the Hulk back in after whatever these ramifications are? So there might be something to be said about She-Hulk planting the seeds for getting us back to Savage Hulk because of whatever this blood transfusion. They're creating attorneys for superheroes and all that stuff. So there could be something to be said about giving us that Hulk back, because I don't want any more Professor Hulk. I'm done with that version. I don't want him. Get him out of here. So we'll see. And if that is the case, then we can maybe roundabout way back to the Hulk and World War Z. We got to send him off to another planet. We have to build the MCU 616 Illuminati. What are we going to do with the Hulk? We got to get him out of here, and they send him to the planet and all that stuff. So there could be they can savage it, but we'll see. We'll see. Right.
I agree with you 100%. That I actually want that to happen in She-Hulk. That because he's giving his blood to her, that it messes something up in him and he loses control, and and that's what sends him off on this rampage. And we get a couple of 2 or 3 films where he's losing his mind, and we just can't control him anymore. We got, like you said, we got to get him out of here. As I'm pretty sure you've seen the 2005 the Ultimate Avengers animated movie.
Bits of it. I haven't completed it though.
So at the very end, where the Avengers are fighting the Chitauri, they defeat the Chitauri, and Hulk is just smashing all the aliens. He kicking everybody's ass, but he kills the last one. He still want to smash. He turns on the Avengers, and I'm sure that's happening in the comics too. And he just starts fighting the Avengers or whatever, and he just wipes them out one by one. That stuff needs to happen before we get a World War Hulk. We still haven't seen. I mean, he needs to fight the Abomination again. He needs to fight the leader. That from the 2008 Incredible Hulk movie. And so I think this World War Hulk thing would be horrible. No. So all right. Let's move on to the last parts right here. I'm pretty think most of these are obvious to me. Guardians of the Galaxy 3 cast will be in attendance. It's going to show some footage. I think that's the case. Ant-Man 3, we'll see some footage and everybody will show up. The Daredevil, I do think Charlie Cox will show up as well. It was just announced. I mean, that was announced in Spider-Man. They just announced that he's going to be returning for Echo and Kingpin as well. Wonder Man announced with Henry Golding as Simon Williams. Interesting detail that is Evans Peters is returning as Ralph Boner, but may have a new name, will likely be a side character in the show. I have no idea. I know that there was a Wonder Man announcement a few weeks ago, or a couple of months ago, but you can tell me that. And this last thing, I didn't even read this part. The big reveal at the end will be like the announcement for Blade in 2019. It will just be some titles and their associated stars. Feige will announce a mutant-centered film with Giancarlo Esposito as Charles Xavier. Oh, okay, I did hear this. And Glenn Powell as Scott Summers. And also, Elliot, we're going to throw into the mix, man, Fantastic Four. You think we're going to get some casting or a director? How do you feel about all this, man? From top to bottom,
man.
On what could possibly pop up.
Yeah, Guardians, very similar to Black Panther. I think it's going to have a presence. They're going to have some footage. They've already wrapped up the film. We have the Christmas special, which I think they're going to probably maybe give a little bit of insight on that, because the last time we saw the Guardians was in Thor. So I think we're going to get something there. And they're going to probably bring out Adam Warlock, played by the young man. I can't think of his name, from We Meet the Millers and all that stuff. Really good actor. I'm really excited to see what he can do with that role. But I think Guardians is definitely a given. Ant-Man is definitely another given. It's coming out very early next year. I want to say March of 2023. They actually pushed it up and swapped it out with the Marvel. So I definitely think we're going to get some information there. And Kang, Jonathan Major comes out there. I want him to give us a taste of what we can expect with Kang. And I do want to see some Kang footage because, again, I don't know if y'all know, I like Ant-Man. I'm not over the top about Ant-Man. Like, I think it's so weird that they're going to put Kang in an Ant-Man film because literally I think he would body all of them within 2 seconds. So Ant-Man is going to have to be an Avengers. It's going to have to be what Civil War was to Captain America. Is going to have to. There's going to be some Avengers in Ant-Man because Kang is like, come on, man. He's literally there's no competition. So there's going to have to be some announcements as far as.
I love your facial expressions as you're describing it.
Like,
you're selling it.
I think we might be going into super theory territory. I think the Fantastic Four might make an appearance in Ant-Man too, because that's how like Kang is that serious.
He's up there.
I definitely expect some information and some news, some footage on Ant-Man. Wonder Man, again, going back to what I said about the D23 thing. It's been announced as a TV show, so I don't know why they would announce anything here regarding TV show stuff with Wonder Man. But again, I hope Henry Golden's great. I think he's a great actor. I think that's a great place to give us Where's White Vision. Again, comic book related. Wonder Man, Vision, his persona, his mind was actually, they put his mind into, Vision at a point in time. So I think it would be great for those two characters to interweave with one another if this is to be true, because it is rumor right now as far as his Wonder Man stuff and the announcement. So I think D23 Wonder Man announcements. The other stuff that you mentioned here, Daredevil, again, another TV show. Right. Don't know if they'll give us anything there. The Issa Gonzalez as Elektra. That's interesting. I like Issa. She's very beautiful, very talented individual. I like the young lady that played her before in the Daredevil show. So I'm kind of upset that they're not going to bring her back if this rumor is to be true. But again, D23, I think, is more of that Daredevil stuff. And I think we might get Daredevil and She-Hulk in this August. So definitely expect more of Charlie Cox in that show. And then the last big thing.
Charles Xavier, Giancarlo Esposito, bro. Oh, Elliot.
Listen,
Elliot.
Carlos is he's a gem, man. Anything he puts his stamp on, it just, whether it's the Breaking Bads, the Better Call Sauls, the Mandalorians of the world, the Boys. He is in the Boys. Another reason to watch it, B, when you get a chance. The man's great, and I've been following him since his days with Spike Lee, and just seeing where he's at now is just phenomenal. So if they announce that's a game changer for sure.
Would you be happy with that though?
100%, man. Okay. It will be very interesting. And my whole thing is, again, this whole, where have the X-Men been? Ant-Man might have given us the reason why they were stuck in the quantum realm in one of those cities and whatnot. So it'll be really interesting to see how they explain what the X-Men have been doing all this time, and if they've already been established, or if we're going to see a number of humble beginnings.
I heard your theory too.
Oh, on the X-Men thing,
the
97.
The 97. That's the universe, and they're going to bring it over.
Yes, it's not a coincidence that and Doctor Strange 2, they played that when Charles came out, and they did something recently that came out, they do something similar to that. So that would, I think there might be a little bit of something there, but I would love that. And then to the other theory, or not theory, but the announcement of Glenn Powell, that would be great, because I thought that guy, that young man, I saw him in some other projects prior to his great Hangman and the Maverick, Top Gun Maverick. He was great in that, but he's been in what did I see him in? It was a show on Fox. I'm a big horror fan. It was called Scream Queens, and he was a character in that show, and he was just he was electric. Like, he was a really great character in that show. And then I saw him it was like a Netflix rom-com film that I saw him in. Oh man, Tay Diggs was in it. You got to pull up here. Yeah, Setup, I think was the name of it. He was in that. So I think the man set it up. Yeah, I think he would be great as Scott Summers. Cyclops. He would be really great, or he would be great as Mr. Johnny Storm, as far as in the Fantastic Four. So I think he's a rising star, and I think Marvel definitely wants to lock him in to some franchise.
Scott Summers or Captain America, hand-to-hand fight? Who you got?
A hand-to-hand fight between Cyclops and Cap.
I'm gonna go Cap, but I still want to see it.
I'll go Cap. Yeah. I'll go Cap on that. That'll be a good fight. That'll be a good fight. Hey, can we get that on? What's that YouTube show?
I can't. Golly, I can't remember. Death Battle.
Death Battle. I would love to see that, but I got Cap too, because he can do it all day.
I got you. Now, just real quick, and you just want to geek out. If Giancarlo Esposito was Magneto, would Xavier?
Or Xavier? They say Magneto or Xavier?
No. If he was Magneto, but if he was, just having fun speculating here.
Sure.
If Esposito was cast as Magneto, a black man, would Xavier need to be black too? For their relationship, because what it's based on. And two, because they would have to be able to, I would say it would be necessary, because they would have to be able to relate, I mean, if he was a white man, like, he wouldn't be able to, empathize with them.
Right.
Yeah,
the whole, because again, these characters are based on Malcolm X and Martin Luther King. Yeah.
Right. And while the original Magneto was, dealing with Nazi Germany,
right.
Of course, this would be, the civil rights era.
Yeah.
Emmett Till, that time.
Yeah.
And all that. Would you even be cool with them? You're changing the backstory, but not really. It's a lot.
Because I mean, that is, to your point, B. I mean, that's a huge part of Magneto's backstory, is that him dealing with Nazis and coming from that time and that era. It's very pivotal to the character. And I don't know. I think some people would, and I think there's I'm always open to different stories, stuff like that. But I would be on board. I can understand why people would be upset if they do change it, because it's so integral to his backstory. So that's tough, man. And again, we know we got the multiverse. There could be another Magneto that went through those situations. But yeah, man, it's really interesting. I'm very intrigued to see what they do with whatever, because Carlos was rumored to be Doom for a long point in time. People want the fan cast him as Doom. I think people just want to see him in the MCU, regardless of who he plays. But very interesting stuff you bring up to the table, man. I think it would be, if we're going with this, I would want to see Charles be black. To just kind of make it make sense.
Right.
Yeah.
I agree. Before we move on, I just got a couple of super chats real quick. We got AMBW channel, $5. I'll be honest, fellas. I'm worried. Well, first of all, thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you. I'll be honest, fellas. I'm worried about Blade. Judging from how far MCU failed with Phase 4, I'm not sure if they still got it. Your thoughts? I ain't mad at you, AMBW. I ain't mad at you. Because Blade, you're gonna have to kind of stretch the envelope a little bit to give fans what they want.
Yeah, man.
And I don't know, man. They may try to, hold them back. But at the same time, I will say, while I don't like Chapek, one good idea he did implement is the parental controls on Disney Plus.
Yeah,
I do like that. So I don't know. I think right now, though, AMBW, that the powers that be at Marvel are hearing the fans and they're hearing the frustration. And I think by the time this movie comes out, they'll be like, okay, we kind of slacking here. We got to change it up, because they haven't started filming this yet. And so, and with Comic-Con coming next week, they're gonna feel a lot of energy and enthusiasm or lack thereof for these upcoming projects. So this may kind of set a fire under their ass to get their stuff together. You know, Elliot, what you think?
Well, I mean, going back to when Blade was announced, man, correct me if I'm wrong, B. I don't think Bob Chapek was in control then. I think Iger was still in the helm, and I think that was part of the package, or maybe the appeal to bring Mahershala Ali into the role was like, we need to go to these levels to this character. And again, Mahershala Ali, he's at the point in his career where he don't need Marvel, right? You know, he doesn't need like, oh, I need this role to make my career. He got Academy Awards in his house, so he doesn't need this role. So I think part of the appeal for Mahershala was to really go to those depths. And from what I'm hearing about what they're doing with Deadpool, the writers came out the other day. Hey, they said Disney is allowing us to do our thing. They already Bob Chip, well, it wasn't Bob, but Kevin Feige and the people that be at Marvel said Deadpool will be rated R. They haven't said anything about PG-13 with Blade. I'm not saying it won't, but it probably will be PG-13 because he is more integral to the MCU, more so than Deadpool would be. But I think based on what I've seen with Doctor Strange 2, based on the stuff we saw kind of getting deeper into the psyche of these characters of Moon Knight, you can, as absurd as it may be, you can still make a good, violent Blade movie PG-13, because I've seen some PG-13s that could have been rated R, but they were PG-13. So there's a lot of wiggle room to get to those levels. It won't be, you know, Wesley Snipes when he's getting shot at. You know, you won't be those levels of Blade, but you can do PG-13 and make it mature and violent without blood and guts. And we are talking vampires, so there has to be some blood, more than just some blood, but we'll see, man. We'll see. Because again, I don't think Mahershala Ali would attach his name to it if they're going to, you know, F it up. That's true.
Yeah, so much has changed, and he may be able to wiggle out of his contract. Who knows if he wanted to? But and BW channel, thank you so much for that. I do appreciate it. And I got one more super sticker from Terria Von Trail for $9.99. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you. And so, yeah, those are all the super chats.
By the way, B, super random. Where have vampires been in the MCU this whole time?
Man,
that's gonna be another thing. Like, where you tell me vampires been running around the Marvel Cinematic Universe and not one person has come across a vampire? It's a lot of explaining to do.
Yeah, look, I think I think they know that. I think because spoiler for the post-credit scene in Multiverse of Madness, but since they caused an incursion, and then with the Loki show, the timeline is jacked up.
Yeah,
I think they're gonna be combining some timelines and some multiverse universes, and it's gonna reset some things and combine some things. And I think we're kind of getting to a soft reboot in the MCU, which not a full reboot, but just. You know, I mean, they're gonna have to. They're gonna have. I mean,
so much.
There's no way around it. I don't understand. I do not. When we get to X-Men, I do not want to lose decades of history.
Yeah,
I don't want to do that because X-Men are much bigger than the Avengers. And like you said, vampires been around for hundreds or 1,000 years. Dracula, he's been around for a minute, so they're gonna have to. So actually the Loki Tom stuff may have to deal with the vampires and stuff way back then, and also
Daywalker.
And they're gonna have to do something with Moon, the gods, and they messing up. It's the sky's the limit. So, but they're gonna have to. It's gonna be like a little soft reboot. They about to ruin Blade. No,
I don't think so. I hope not.
Yeah, I hope not too. I hope not too. And ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, you let us know what you think about this San Diego Comic-Con leak. If you think there is any validity to it, if Deadpool is going to show up. Of course, we're going to get, I think, yes, we're in the 70%, a definite 100% on Black Panther. Maybe not on Secret Invasion. We may have to wait till D23 on that. I think we're definitely going to get Blade and Miss Marvel's at San Diego Comic-Con. I hope not, and definitely not on the World War Hulk 3 or the World War Hulk.
Yeah.
And I think we're all in agreement with Guardians of the Galaxy 3 and Ant-Man and the Wasp. This may wait until D23, that Wonder Man. So is Daredevil. And this is a stretch. The Magneto and the Charles Xavier.
There's
It
gonna
would
be
be
some bomb. Some bomb is gonna be nuked at whether it's X-Men, Terrigen, as he just said, as Wolverine. Fantastic. They put the logo of Fantastic Four. Are they gonna announce the cast?
I think they are. I think they are, Elliot. I think they are.
We're
going to get we're going to get either casting or director or both.
Director. Is John Krasinski still Reed Richards, or you think that the whole what they said a couple months ago, and then we're gonna have a new Reed Richards?
I think he is going to be cast.
Okay.
I think so. I don't think they would just do that
for the fan service or
just one time. I don't know. I could be wrong. I could be wrong because apparently they were supposed to have Tom Cruise in there too, but things didn't work out. So I don't know. But you guys, let us know what you think down below in the comment section, whether you're watching it via live or on the replay, because we would love to hear all of your thoughts
next week, B.
Yes, sir. I can't wait. And
are you going to cover? What's your plan?
I'm probably going to be reacting to all the trailers, and I'm probably going to just jump on and do a live and just talk about it that Saturday. Because at first I thought it was on Sunday, but I was like, no, it's on Saturday. So I'm most likely gonna hop on and I'm definitely gonna be talking about Black Panther regardless.
Oh, that's tough. Man,
I'm gonna be all over it. I'll be all over that. So everybody's welcome to come and chit chat, and I don't know. We all may do a live at the same time and watch each other. Share the screen. That would be funny.
Yeah,
that would be funny. And I see that I got one more super chat from Travis Looney. Happy birthday. Have a great day. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Yeah. And I thank you so much, Travis Looney, for the birthday gift. I really do appreciate it. Your boy gonna be 38 on Tuesday. So yes. And so we got 157 people watching. Please go ahead and give me a thumbs up as you head out. But ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I want to thank you so much. That is going to wrap it up for the Movie News Roundup show number 69. And next week it will be 70. Again, if you loved everything that we had to talk about today, all of the topics are going to be in the description box of this video with their respective links for you to read at your own leisure. And again, if you want to follow me and Elliot, you can. Our handles are on the screen right here. His information is in the description box of this video. And like always, you can head over to my channel tab. And bam, he is right there on the first row, far right. And this is what the man's channel looks like. Elliot, what do you have going on right now, sir, that you would like to promote to all the good people out there?
Listen, B, happy birthday to you, man.
Thank you.
It comes once a year, and it's definitely something we should celebrate. And I'm definitely, wishing you the best of wishes, man. Hope you have a great birthday and, a great day.
Thank you.
A great year as well,
Appreciate
my friend.
Be seeing Nope. I'm going to be seeing Nope on my birthday on Tuesday. So
go.
that's a nice birthday present
Nice
for
birthday
me. So,
present.
yes,
It'll
sir,
be
yes,
even
sir.
better, little ice on the cake if it's a great movie.
Yes.
I think it will be.
Yes, sir.
So happy day to be. No doubt, man. Again, it's always a pleasure to talk to you, being on here and chopping it up with the community. But as far as content this week goes, for all my TV watchers out there, Only Murders in the Building. We'll be talking about that this week, episode 5. Nope, as you just brought up, Brandon, we'll be covering that and having some coverage on that. And then, Comic-Con. I don't know what Comic-Con. I might, hop on it, like you said, do a live, talk about it, or around, I don't know. We'll figure it out. It out. But as you all can see on the screen now, shorts is definitely something I've been experimenting with, having fun with. So it might be coverage might be in the form of shorts. I might cover a quick story on my thoughts on Wakanda Forever, quick thoughts on whatever the announcements could be, Fantastic Four or X-Men. So definitely, like B said, subscribe, hit the notification bell. We have some fun over there. So check me out.
Already. Y'all make sure help this man reach 30,000 subscribers. He would love it, and so would I. Also, y'all gotta subscribe to my girls, her YouTube channel, Miss Elia Cantu. Her information is in the description of this video. And y'all make sure y'all check her out this Tuesday or Wednesday. Man, I gotta get that date. She's gonna be on Days of Our Lives. I'm so proud of you, man. Oh, I'm so proud of you. Make sure you follow her on Instagram. Seriously, it's in the description box. And for me, last but not least, I've been doing a couple of trailer reactions. I did a She Said, Pray for the Devil, Orphan. Elliot, have you seen the first Orphan movie?
Half. I didn't finish it. I didn't
Okay.
finish it, but I know the twist. But
Okay. Well,
Yeah,
if
yeah.
you know the twist, okay, it don't
Yeah.
really matter. Day shift, trailer reaction to episode 7 of P Valley, since it's a break, and you can see the screen right there. And if you want to see more of Elliot, he was on my show last week. But also, again, if you want to check out our Thor: Love and Thunder spoiler review, that is on the home tab as well. But ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, that is going to wrap it up for the show. It's going to be same time, same place next week, I believe. And I would love to have you back. So again, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. And before you go, don't forget that I'm B. Avery, and that's Elliot, and that's just our opinion. Peace out, and we'll see you next time.